This program is made possible in part by contributions from UNC-TV viewers like you.
It's Friday, September 12th. Tonight, we'll show you a new way some North Carolina parents are keeping track of their children's progress in school. Next, on North Carolina Now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mitchell Lewis. Shannon Vickery has the night off. Thanks for joining us. Tonight on North Carolina Now, we'll visit a school that's using the internet to keep parents, teachers, and students in constant communication. Our guest tonight is Bill Edmondson from the Mountain State Fair. And we'll show you a new procedure at Duke University that's saving the lives of newborn babies with a condition that usually prevents them from reaching their second birthday. We'll also visit Bald Head Island to tour the state's oldest lighthouse. But first, a new way parents can use technology to help their kids. For many parents, keeping up with their children's progress in school means waiting for a report card or driving to the school to meet with a teacher. But now technology is providing a more convenient way for parents to monitor what's happening at their children's schools. Producer Clay Johnson shows us how this technology may revolutionize the way parents interact with public schools across the state.
So what'd you do today?
Debbie Brantley's daughter, Carrie, wants to be a marine biologist.
She has big ambitions.
And Debbie supports them.
I'm there for her every way possible.
That means keeping up with her daughter's progress in school. But as a working mom, it's hard to find time to regularly meet with Carrie's teachers. So Debbie checks from home, going online to the school's website and taking advantage of a new software program called MainBrain School. It allows Debbie to see all of Carrie's grades on tests and homework assignments and her attendance record.
I particularly like it because it keeps me in contact with the school and what my kids are doing. Most kids don't tell you what's happening. The truth, basically. And if it's in black and white, you know what's happening. And if you have any questions, you say, oh, okay, what's this here? What happened here?
No hiding the grades from
No,
Mom.
there's no hiding the grades, but which is a good thing sometimes because they need to know.
I have parents call me every week wanting to know how my kid's doing in your class. Well, this way they can just access the website and go to their kids' records.
A parent doesn't have to wait until the end of a 9-week grading period to find out that their child is struggling and in need of help.
You don't have to wait until a student is too far gone to recover, which happens a lot.
Students can check the site too to instantly find out their grade average in any class.
The student knows what their average is at any point in time, and it gives you the averages for each assignment. So I can look and see if maybe I need to reteach something if there's a low average for a test or something.
Students can also check the site to find out homework assignments for the next day, the next week, or even the next month, allowing them to work ahead or avoid falling behind if they are sick or on vacation.
And then they can access that from anywhere.
They can access that from wherever they are taking a vacation. If they go to England, they can access it.
Parents can get detailed descriptions of the classes their children are taking and check messages from teachers and school administrators. They can even use the site to fill out permission slips.
This website's been super.
The website and software has been tested at Blue Ridge School in Jackson County for about a year and a half.
And we're working on improving that.
Principal Roy Douthit came up with the idea while working on a school improvement plan.
So at the heart of all of this is an effort to improve the overall school. And to us, one of the keys was to have better communications with parents.
Douthit recruited Aaron Houghton to create the site and software. Houghton recently graduated from the University of North Carolina with a computer science degree and started a software company in Chapel Hill.
Roy was very interested in putting Blue Ridge ahead of other schools on the side of technology and communication.
The trial run at Blue Ridge School helped Houghton refine the software. Now he's recruited his friend Erik Severinghaus to help market it. Severinghaus is a business student at UNC. Together, they formed a company called MainBrain.
North Carolina is our first market. The ideas that we're working with came out of North Carolina schools, and that's where we want to go with them first.
But the nation and the world may not be far behind.
I just got contacted from a gentleman in South Africa who wants to discuss rolling this into 100 schools over there.
But MainBrain does have competition. There are other companies with similar programs being used in other schools. But Houghton and Severinghaus say their program is more customized to individual schools as opposed to a one-size-fits-all system. They want it to be both better and cheaper than the competition. Because so many school systems are strapped for cash and can't afford to buy expensive new software programs, MainBrain says it's willing to offer its program at cost, and says because it's reduced its production costs, that amount is far cheaper than what school systems might pay for comparable software on the retail market. Around $2,000 to $5,000 instead of $15,000 to $20,000.
We want to get this out there in a cheap and effective way so that schools can afford basically to take advantage of our software.
And back in Jackson County, Douthit has plans to put 3 computers in public places for parents without computers and internet access at home.
We're working primarily with the 60% that have computers, but we're trying to reach the 40% that we know are out there that really don't have good access at this time.
Administrators and teachers say students like Carrie Bradley, who are doing well in school and have good attendance, like the way the MainBrain program helps them keep track of their progress, and like the way it lets their parents keep track too.
Those students who look back will say, this was something that greatly improved my academic performance when it's all said and done. I'm absolutely convinced of that.
Douthit says it's students who have poor grades and attendance who like the program the least, but they're probably the ones who will benefit the most.
Principal Roy Douthit says he raised about $125,000 from foundations and other sources to help pay for the development of the MainBrain software and extra computers for his teachers to use. If you'd like to learn more about MainBrain, go to our website at unctv.org/ncnow for a link. Taking a look at news from around the state now. Vice President Dick Cheney is in North Carolina today to help raise money for 2 Republicans. Cheney told an audience at the Charlotte